Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I was told promptly after last concert that I didn't even think to introduce myself. So you just let a stranger walk on stage and direct a jazz band, and I appreciate that. My name is Micah Laird. I'm the new director of jazz and concert bands here at Ferris State University, as well as the assistant director for the newly reinstated Bulldog Marching Band. So thank you so much for being here. That's me. I'm so glad you guys have chosen tonight to help us swing in the holiday season here. We're going to kick things off with a Basie Band classic arranged by Ernie Wilkins of the holiday favorite, Jingle Bells. This features Lauren Fraser on the piano and Adam Germish on the tenor saxophone. Hope you enjoy. Adam Germish on the tenor saxophone. Lauren Fraser on the piano. All right. As our trombones and trumpets do the famed trombone shuffle, we'll get ready for our next tune here. Yeah, and that was a fantastic arrangement of Jingle Bells done by the great Ernie Wilkins, and it was actually finished and recorded in July, but it became an instant classic nonetheless. Outside of the holiday tradition, it was recorded right in Birdland, a famous jazz club in New York, and just became a slam dunk right away. All right, our next tune is another jazz standard by the name of Just Friends, written by John Klenner. This arrangement is by Dave Wolpe, and it will feature Tyler Kanakis on the tenor saxophone. Tyler Kanaxis on the tenor saxophone. And my apologies, I forgot to mention soloist Jacob Paradowski on the trumpet. Yeah. That was Just Friends, a sad tale of people that used to love each other and now are sadly just friends. Lovers no more. All right, we're moving right along here. Joy to the World. Joy to the World. This great arrangement was done by a mutual mentor of mine and the previous director of jazz here, Matt. And his name is Steve Owen. He's the director of jazz studies at the University of Oregon, way over there in Eugene. Sco Ducks, I'm sorry. That's Matt. All right. But it's a really exciting and interesting arrangement. Takes a popular tune from the holiday season and then does a couple fun, different things with it. I hope you enjoy. Featured Yannick Vidak on the trumpet. Now, if your family is anything like mine, you grew up watching the Charlie Brown Christmas special. It's powerful, it's imaginative, and it's known for its incredible music. The great pianist Vince Guaraldi, who died way too soon, he joined in the studio with his trio and created just absolutely iconic music that is found everywhere. And one of the most famous of those is Christmas Time Is Here. Recorded twice for that particular special, once purely instrumental and once with a boys choir. Here is our rendition of Christmas Time Is Here, which will feature a handful of people. I'm going to grab my notes so I don't mess up, including Brandon Lee, Jillian Meikle, and Jacob Paradowski, again on the trumpet. Here's Christmas Time Is Here. Again, that featured Jacob Paradowski on the trumpet, Jillian Meikle on the alto saxophone, and Brandon Lee on the trombone, that beautiful trombone melody at the beginning. Round of applause. Just a beautiful tune, beautifully arranged. And now for something completely different. Jazz standard, All of Me, played by everybody under the sun. This particular arrangement is dense, it's powerful, it's got energy. Made famous by the Count Basie Band, here is Billy Byers' arrangement of All of Me. This will feature Lauren Fraser on the piano. Full bands. That's some pretty dense playing. It's just, such good writing by Billy Byers. All righty. We are moving right on down the line. Our closing piece this evening is another holiday classic, Winter Wonderland. We've all heard it. Growing up in Arizona, I always dreamed of a white Christmas. I've got a hunch that might happen this year. I'm still new to this stuff that's outside. Someone told me it doesn't melt. Is that true? It just keeps going for months and months? Oh my gosh. It's 81 in my hometown right now. All right. Well, this one's for my folks then, wishing they had a winter wonderland. And before I forget, we have 2 band members who will not be with us next semester, either transferring or graduating, and I just want to give them a quick shout out and thank them for their time in the band, making a huge difference. We have Faith Jones, our lead alto, who is graduating and starting graduate work next semester. Next year, but class conflict next semester. Yeah. Round of applause for Faith Jones, please. And one of our trumpet players, Jacob Paradowski, is transferring at the end of this semester, following his heart, and we'll absolutely miss him and Faith. They added so much to our band. Can we just get one big round of applause for both of them? All right. right. Thank you again so much for coming tonight. Here's our closing number, Dave Bardoon's arrangement of Winter Wonderland. Faith Jones on the alto. The whole band